Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about the fascinating world of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Today, we're diving into a really interesting topic, optimistic rollups and ZK rollups. Now, these terms might sound a bit technical, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what optimistic rollups are, how they work, and how they differ from ZK rollups. So, let's get started. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a rollup? And why do we even need them in the blockchain space? Great question! Let's break it down. First off, let's clarify what we mean by rollups. Rollups are a Layer 2 scaling solution that helps blockchains process transactions more efficiently. They take a bunch of transactions and roll them up into a single batch, which is then submitted to the main blockchain. This helps to reduce congestion and lower transaction fees. Now, there are two primary types of rollups, optimistic rollups and ZK rollups. Let's start with optimistic rollups. Optimistic rollups assume that all transactions are valid by default. This means that when you submit a batch of transactions, the network doesn't immediately verify each transaction. Instead, it optimistically assumes they're correct. This approach allows for faster processing times because it avoids the overhead of verifying every single transaction on the spot. For example, imagine a restaurant that receives a large delivery of ingredients. Instead of checking every item in the delivery for quality and quantity, the restaurant manager optimistically assumes that the delivery is accurate. They only check if there are any complaints or issues later on. Similarly, optimistic rollups work under the assumption that most transactions are legitimate, and only in case of disputes, they undergo a verification process. In the context of Ethereum, optimistic rollups can significantly reduce gas fees and increase throughput. They also enable smart contracts to run on Layer 2. However, there's a catch. Since transactions are not immediately verified, there's a challenge known as the fraud proof mechanism. If someone suspects that a transaction in the batch is fraudulent, they can challenge it during a predefined period. If they succeed, the fraudster is penalized and the batch is rolled back. On the other hand, we have ZK rollups, which stands for Zero Knowledge Rollups. Unlike optimistic rollups, ZK rollups use cryptographic proofs to validate transactions before they are added to the main blockchain. With ZK rollups, every transaction is verified, ensuring that only valid transactions make it onto the main chain. Let's go back to our restaurant analogy. Suppose the restaurant installs a high-tech security system that checks every item in the delivery for quality and quantity before accepting it. In this case, the system guarantees that the delivery is accurate before it even enters the restaurant. That's how ZK rollups function. They provide a proof that a batch of transactions is valid without revealing the actual transaction details. One of the significant advantages of ZK rollups is their security and efficiency. Since all transactions are verified upfront, there's no need for a lengthy dispute period. This leads to quicker finality for transactions. However, ZK rollups can be more complex to implement and require advanced cryptographic techniques, making them more resource-intensive compared to optimistic rollups. So, how do these two rollup technologies differ? Let's summarize the key differences. 1. Validation approach. The optimistic rollups assume transactions are valid and only verify them if challenged. ZK rollups verify transactions upfront using cryptographic proofs. 2. Dispute mechanism. Optimistic rollups have a fraud-proof mechanism to handle disputes. ZK rollups do not have a dispute mechanism because transactions are validated before submission. 3. Speed and efficiency. Optimistic rollups can offer faster speed since they don't verify transactions immediately, but they might experience delays during the challenge period. ZK rollups provide quicker finality as all transactions are validated before being added to the blockchain. For complexity, optimistic rollups are generally simpler to implement and can work with existing Ethereum smart contracts. ZK rollups involve more complex cryptographic techniques, which can make them harder to integrate. 5. Use cases. Optimistic rollups are great for applications that require flexibility and can afford to handle occasional disputes. ZK rollups are ideal for scenarios where privacy and security are paramount, such as in financial applications or sensitive data transactions. In summary, both optimistic rollups and ZK rollups are essential tools for scaling blockchains like Ethereum. They help improve transaction speeds and reduce costs, each with its unique advantages and trade-offs. Understanding these rollups is crucial as we continue to explore the evolving landscape of blockchain technology. So, which rollup do you think will become more popular in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content on blockchain and cryptocurrency. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.